Hi there and welcome to episode 7 of Let's Play A Link to the Past Randomized version. And I've been a bit foolish. Before we dive into that dungeon, let's first go back to the smithies. Because I forgot, as was pointed out by Harddale 2, that I just simply have to re-enter the house of the smithies after I rescue the second brother. And they offer to temper my sword. So let's do that now. Yeah, they are hard at work. And they ask me if I want my sword tempered for 10 rupees, which is of course a great deal. And now I'm without a sword for a limited time. So, but I have some time to kill before they are ready with my sword. So let's first get some items. And I know just the thing. Okay. First thing is a hidden cave below this tree stump. And all you have to do is smash all these poles into the ground. Sorry, chicken. Sorry, chicken. Try not to agitate the skeleton chickens too much. There we go. And there is a secret entrance. Okay, normally there's a piece of heart here. Just 10 arrows, but it's good to know where it is. And the second thing I can do is because you returned the dwarven smithy to the house, there is now a little chest in the Dark World version of the house. And there is one guy who knows how to open this thing. And he's a thief who is waiting near the entrance to the desert in the Light World, so we're gonna go there now. And after we return, our sword will be tempered again, so no problem. Let's try to avoid enemies on the way, because we still don't have a sword. That should be no problem. I'm just taking a little detour here, so enemies hopefully won't notice me too much. And we take our little shortcut to the desert here. Let me stun that guy so he won't hit me in the back. There we go. Alrighty. That was close. And then we go to the top here. We first stun this dude. Yeah. Really jumpy. There we go. Okay, in the Light World here there's a thief, so let me jump to the Light World. There he is. And he offers to open the chest for me. And usually there's a bottle inside. But I don't think because of the randomizer there will be. No, 300 rupees. No problem. But I think enough time has passed now for me to get my sword again. Yeah. Let's put away the mirror and get my boomerang. And hopefully I can get past these guards here. Oops. That's why you have to watch out for those trees. Almost there. Cool. That was a nice use of time. Tum, tum, tum. Okay. And there we go. Let's enter the Light World and get my sword. And I now get my level 3 sword. which does a lot more damage to enemies, which is very handy in the Dark Worlds. You can always check your level of your sword on the bottom right there, below equipment. You see the red sword is level 3. And that's the, it's almost the highest level sword. There's a gold sword, which you'll get later on in the game. But for now the red sword is very, very nice and convenient. Okay. And let's explore the Dungeon of the Thieves. Okay. Oh. That fox thing is a little thief and he tries to steal things from you. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's go. Now, this is not a very difficult dungeon. Just watch out for these things, because when they hit you, they negate the effects of the Moon Pearl and you turn back into Bunny Link for a few seconds. And that can be annoying, especially when you are hunted by enemies. Oops. And of course these bridges are annoying because they sometimes hide enemies. But the basic trick is... Oh, let me get that heart. The basic trick is to... oh cool, that's the huge key. Basic trick is to clear all the floors of items and things and just move on. It's not really a difficult dungeon. Let's see, do I get everything here? Oh yeah, there is one chest over there which we aren't able to get yet. See, there. We have to take a little detour. Okay. So sometimes when you pick up these pots, there are those glowing things which turn you into the rabbit, so watch out for those. And you should be fine in this dungeon. It's not really that difficult. The enemies you really have to watch out for are those fire-breathing pink guys I just defeat. And those things. But they mostly cling to walls and are not that difficult. So if you just, oops, avoid these things, you can avoid them by walking around the corner or something. Okay, compass. And we don't have the map yet, but we can see where the boss is. And there's a fun little thing in this dungeon with the boss, and you'll see momentarily. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there's one of those annoying things again. Just stick to the strategy, walk around the corner. Okay, this side of the room is clear. Let's go to the bottom. And go up here. Okay, there's a wall you can bomb or run into. We'll do that in a moment. Let's get some little health back. Some rupees are also nice. Okay, let's first run into this. Alrighty. And there's a bombable wall here also. And that takes you to a room we'll be visiting later on. See, but right now we're blocked off with these walls, so can't really do anything other than throw pots at enemies, which is also always nice. Okay. And there was a chest earlier that we couldn't get to, so let's go there now. Okay, just wait until the effect wears off. There we go. It's not that difficult, just make sure enemies don't notice you. A lot of slowdown here. Super NES wasn't the fastest gaming system around. Oops. It had a relatively slow processor, but it had a very great graphics co-processor, which made all the difference. Okay, there's a hidden door here. To the left. Okay. And if you enter there, you get to this chest. And it has a piece of art. Cool. Oh, that's nice. I'm really gonna use that. Oh, ships. That sucked. Well, I was a little lucky there. Okay, little chest up top. Let's get that. It's, oops. Let's get that first, shall we? There's always the left side of the room and the right side of the room. So if you just keep that in mind, you can't get lost. Just clear them one at a time. Okay, there's the map. So you can see which rooms we have explored yet. Okay. Okie-do. You can always use the boomerang to get rupees and things. Okay, bomb. I think I'm done with this part. Double check. We can go, yeah, I'm done. We can go to the top part. Always avoid these things. Okay. Let's see. Any chests here? Ah, there's the door with the big key. Let's first check if we have everything in this room and then go to the, through the big door. Okay, nothing here. Oops. Really tricky, those things. Okay, I think I've got everything here. So... let's see... there we go. Okay, this is a corridor leading to the boss chamber, which is really fun. Let me first get these skeletons out of the way. Alright. There's a key and a heart. Okay, the thing is with this dungeon, this is the boss chamber. If you look at your map, you see there is the boss chamber right where you are. But there's no boss to be seen, and that is because the boss Blind has blinded you with his magic, and you have to find him first. Okay, these can be a little annoying. Oh, let me first get the anti-fairy out of the way. And you should kill these guys as soon as possible because they're really annoying. Okay. Let's first, let's see, get up here. Kill this guy first. Okay. And you see there are blocks here that are raised, so we can't travel there yet. But we'll fix that in a moment. Okay. This bit can be a little annoying because of the conveyor belts. Just kill those ghostly things as soon as possible and you should be fine. And of course watch out for the fireball and the anti-fairy. Okay. There we go. Always handy, the boomerang. Okay. I'm gonna leave this bit alone for a little while. Let's first get up here. We'll come back there later. Okay. And there's a little tip from Sahasrara we can't read. And he basically gives you a tip to watch out for the magic of the of blind. Okay, don't pull this lever because lots of enemies will come down if you do that. The trick to that room is to flip the switch. And then there will be a switch below one of these pots. It's always the last one, of course. Okay, and as you see here, there are windows. So this is the top part of the Thieves' Lair, the part which you can see below ground on the Dark World town. And you can see the light streaming in from the windows. And we're gonna use that. Because Blind, the leader of the thieves, has transformed himself into an innocent little maiden. But when he is exposed to light, he reveals himself as true form. So, let's see. I'm now at the first floor, and if you can tell, the basement floor 1, the boss room is directly below this room. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bomb that floor over there with the light falling on it. And now we have made a hole in the floor. So the light will travel down to basement 1 into the boss room. And once we have Blind, disguised as an innocent maiden, we just show him that room and we can fight him. So let's find Blind. Okay. Let's see, we can go here now. Try to get these guys. The fun thing is if you stun them, oops, the conveyor belts will automatically get them into the hole, which is nice. So it's nice if you don't have to defeat enemies yourself, but let the environment take care of it. Okay, let me first check the map. Okay, yeah, we have to go down. Okay, but we can go down here, but it's no real use because, I'll show you. See, we entered that room we were in before. So we really have to go up to find the maiden, because she is in the basement 2 level. The fun thing is with that new sword we can one hit kill those guys. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Okay, first we go to the left. There we go. To the top we can lift these grey blocks, no problem. Okay, this is a fun little part if you have the hook shot. Just hook shot these guys. You don't have to worry about them. And the door will open. It was kind of a trap room, but I wanted to show you how to get through it. Oops. Careful of those guys. Okay, we have one more key to get. Let me see, I think I know where it is. I first have to get the maiden. Okay. Alrighty. You can use the pots to defeat those guys. from a safe distance. Oh, and there's one of those things again. Just go to the other side of the wall and you'll be blocked. And there's the maiden / blind. There's our last key. Okay. Talk to the maiden and she says, please take me outside. But if you try to do so, which I'm not going to, because it's a long way back to the entrance, she just says, hey, wait a minute, this is not the way. And you really have to get her to the boss room. Oh, this is nice. This is a shovel. We got that from the... normally you get that from the boy that is trapped in the dark world. But now we find it inside a dungeon. Okay. Almost there. Just have to open that door. We have a shortcut to the boss room. Oops. So, see, here we are in that corridor again. Now we are in the boss room, and as soon as we move her into the light, Blind will start attacking us. Okay. Let's defeat him. The light, it's too bright. I know. Just attack him. He has a few stages, and every time his head will come off, and he will reveal a new body. Just keep on hitting him. And heal yourself. Whenever opportunity knocks. If you do this a few times, you will be defeated. Let's try to avoid these guys. And there we go. It's not terribly difficult, just make sure you have a lot of health potions. And there's the second crystal. And we get another little story, which we can't read because this is the Japanese version. But she tells of the 7 wise men or the 7 maidens. Blah blah blah. The fun thing is, this is one of the few uses of polygons in the Super Nintendo games. The other use is the title screen. Okay, yep, I understand. Cool, and now before we finish this episode up, we got the shovel, so now we can dig up the flute. So let's do that. Okay. And we have to get to the meadow where the lost boy was. Which is to the right of here. Okay. Let's use the mirror. And get my shovel. Okay, just dig around a little bit and you'll find the flute. And there we go. And as you may notice, it looks like the ocarina from Ocarina of Time. But because back in the 90s, Western people weren't too familiar with ocarinas, so they translated it to flute. And we have to bring the flute to the boy in the Dark World. Okay. Hi, that's a pity. I think there was a bug in the randomized version. Normally you go here and the boy is on his stump and you play him his flute one last time. Like that. And then he says, thank you for letting me hear my flute one last time, blah blah blah, you can keep it. And he turns into a tree stump. And unfortunately, he already has. But what we can do with the flute, I will show you. And this will make this Let's Play a lot easier, mainly on you guys, because it will make fast travel possible. And I'm gonna show you that and then end this Let's Play episode. There we go. Okay, to get to the fast travel, you first go to this part where the Thief's Dungeon is. You go to the Light World, and there is this Wind Rooster. And you use the ocarina near it. Okay, and this little duck appears, and it's one of the forest friends of that boy that just turned into a tree. And you can use this guy, because if I use the ocarina again, he picks me up, and there are 8 points in the world, in Hyrule, in the Light World, where you can travel to. And there are all points that are relatively close to a portal of the Dark World. For instance, if I go to point 5, I end up here, and I can smack this stone, lift that tile, and enter the Dark World. And the flute can also be handy to avoid enemies. Let me show you. Just walk, use the flute, and the guy will save you. And if you're low on health, you can go to the second place and just go to the witch. And she will refill your hearts, and you can also get potions there and whatever you'd like. So getting the flute will really speed up things, which is nice. And in the next episode we're gonna do another dungeon in the Dark World. I still haven't figured out which one, maybe the Ice Dungeon or something else. If you have any idea, please let me know which dungeon I should do next. This was this Let's Play for now. I'm really glad I got the ocarina. And let me know what you think down in the comments. Like this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you like updates on my next episodes. Well, see you in the next episode. Thank you. Bye.